We're here with LG checking out the newest version of their G series smartphones. This is the G Pro 2. It's the follow-up to the original G Pro. And as you can see, it's very much the phablet that the original G Pro was. It's got a 5.9-inch 1080p ISP display. And one of the features we want to show right off the bat is the new knock code, which is a take on the original knock-on, which let you double tap to open, lock or unlock the display. Now you can tap in more than 80,000 different combinations to give you a more secure locking feature. So you can see we have this little area boxed in. Just tap real quick, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the screen is unlocked. Some of the key highlights of this are the new mini view, which allows you to swipe very quickly and allows you to use the phone in one-handed operation. You have to have that feature enabled in order to use mini view. As well as the dual browser mode. We can just swipe the internet browser icon there, and now we can use the default browser to view two web pages at the same time. Unfortunately, this doesn't work with Chrome. As you can see, we'll go back and give it a shot. Just kind of close it out. Just drag Chrome up top, and you can see when we try to do it again, Chrome is already blurred out. So you can't do it with Chrome, but you can use the default browser, which is still very, very fun and easy to use. And in terms of the interface itself, it's still the same thing that we've seen on the G2 recently, as well as the G Flex. This is running Android 4.4 KitKat, which is great for people that want to get the most recent software. In terms of battery life, we're looking at a 32 milliamp hour battery, which should give you plenty of time to rock and roll. In terms of specs, we have a 2.26 gigahertz quad-core Snapdragon 800 chip, as well as 3 gigabytes of RAM, and your choice between 32 gigabytes of storage with a 16 gigabyte version available as well. The processor and RAM actually helped the G Pro 2 line up with Samsung's Note 3. In terms of performance, they're basically the same specs in terms of processor and RAM. So we'd like to see how those two match up against each other. It's a huge upgrade over the original G Pro, though, which only had a Snapdragon 600 and 2 gigabytes of RAM. So you'll see a lot speedier performance on this guy. In terms of the camera, we have a 13 megapixel back here. As you can see, we also have the rear key that was originally debuted on the G2. The flash actually has something called natural flash, which lets you take two images at the same time and then combines them to form a more naturally looking image. In terms of actual camera features, just jump in real quick. You can see we have the basic setup that we've seen on the G Flex and the G2. Same basic interface in terms of settings, and the modes are essentially unchanged. So again, this is the G Pro 2. It will be coming out shortly. We haven't heard anything about pricing for the US or release dates, but again, it looks like a very interesting phone, and we're looking forward to getting our hands on a review unit. So again, it's the G Pro 2, and we're coming to you from Barcelona at Mobile World Congress 2014. This is Dan Halley for Laptop Mag and Tom's Guide.